is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our fearless beer review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to. Just Record Store, Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out. My name is Tyler. Way out there, hundreds of miles away is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. And that's it. That's all I have for the boring intro. Let's get into the fearless beer review. What do you got this week, Jeff? Go.
As years go by, I race the clock with you.
That's good. I guess that's a hint for the next couple weeks, right?
I got this. Bourbon County, 2024 vintage. Let me just present that all nice like wine. Did I ever show you the picture of Sloan? I gave Sloan Kaylee's viola. I said, "Like, how would you play this?" And then I took pictures of. I'll send them to you.
No,
it's funny. It's not like it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. So yeah, I got this Bourbon County. I try and get these every year, and at least drink.
Wait, so when you send it to me, I'll post it or I'll show it on the screen on this video. So if anybody's watching, you could see it on Spotify or YouTube. The picture of Sloan with the viola. So anyway, continue.
I will do it as you're doing your beer. That way I can focus on that. Anyway, I try and buy this every year and at least drink one the year it comes out, and then maybe save another one and cellar it. I never really last longer than like 6 months. I always end up drinking it anyway. But I bought a bunch of these this year because I gave one to all the neighbors as like a Christmas gift. I put together like a little package and then gave them like, hey, here's good fucking beer. Phil drank his like immediately. Like fucking almost same day. He's like, oh, dude, I got fucked up on that beer you gave. It was so good. I was like, what? Like, I thought we were going to do it together. Like, okay, whatever. So that's cool. But yeah, I got Bourbon County, Goose Island. I don't know if they're still big beer, but they were big beer for a minute, and I don't know if they're big beer anymore. But,
yeah, I think they were. I think they were owned by Anheuser-Busch, right, for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're based out of fucking where's Mickey from? Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago. I remember we couldn't get, when I worked at Vero's, we wanted to get Bourbon County on tap, but their prereqs was you had to have one of the Goose Island beers on tap for at least a year before you can be put on like the waiting list to get Bourbon County on draft.
Okay.
But it made sense at Vero's because it's a Chicago pizza place. So we had their IPA, the Goose Island IPA, whatever it is, with a duck handle.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I don't know. That's cool. $20 a fucking bottle for this motherfucking thing right here.
It's 16 ounce?
I don't
15?
know how many ounces
16?
it is.
That looks like 16. That's what it looks like to me.
It doesn't say.
Milliliters.
I don't fucking know.
What is it? Milliliters.
It's 1.9 ounces, so that's probably something dumb or annoying.
Something dumb or annoying.
Something
as I
dumb
just
or
burped.
annoying. Let's see what it is. 16.9 ounces.
That's a pint, or a pint and 9 ounces, or a pint and 9/10 of an ounce, right?
So it's basically 500 milliliters.
I don't know. Skip's gonna he'll fucking leave us a voice message saying, "Well, actually, 16.9 ounces is whatever crazy Britlander fucking measurement."
Why is he always so mad?
I don't know why he's mad. He's just mad. He walks around in the snow in Birmingham, just yelling at us. He's cold. He's always cold.
He's always shivering.
I hear the shiver in his voice.
Like a serpent. That's what he is, like a serpent.
I'm just mad. He hasn't even done anything yet. I'm already mad. So anyway, so you got your Bourbon County, your nasty Bourbon County. You're gonna get toasty tonight, but that's fine. I have something from a brewery called Great Notion. Have you ever heard of Great Notion?
I've not.
Never. So they're it looks like they're based up in Portland. They have a couple of breweries in Oregon, and then they have one in Sacramento, I think, California. But I got this one because the guy has a giant beard. Kind of reminds me of Valiant Thor, the album of the week guys that we're doing. This one is called Beetlejuice Jr. It's a hazy IPA, 7%. Yeah, it's 1 pint, 16 fluid ounces, some might say. So yeah, I got it because the label was cool. It was cool, man. Look at that. That is cool.
Beetlejuice Jr.
Beetlejuice Jr. There you go. So it's a hazy. Opening it right now, pouring it. I hope you're sending me that picture of Sloan.
I am so fucking stupid. I'll send you the first one I took, and then I'll send you the second one. When I told him to try again.
He had to try. He failed so bad, you had to try again. That's sad. That is sad. Oh, let's see right here.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh my God, what is he doing?
The second one's better. He just like stuck his
It's
arm
even
around
worse.
it. I said, why did you just stick your arm around? You do the same thing. Just stuck your arm
Oh
around
my
it.
God. Sloan.
And if you look at
Holy.
the bow's upside down, and he's holding it by like the horsehair, the
Yeah.
string part.
Oh, I can't wait to show Tammy this. Because Tammy plays the violin. Oh my God. That is so fucking funny. I've never seen anything so absurd.
It was pretty bad.
And people watching this episode right now, I'll have the picture up this whole time so you could see it and laugh with us. Because this is, that's wild.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. So what are you doing? He's like, I'm playing the violin. And after we told him like 10 times the viola, but like whatever, that's fine. That's what he did. They said, no, try again. How do people actually? How could you possibly play this? Oh, okay. And just like slurped his hand over. Like, what did that do? I didn't do anything. No, it's not worse.
Oh my God, what an idiot.
I think he's thinking like a cello maybe or like a bass.
Maybe, but no, not even that. It's just Sloan he's something
good.
else. He's
That's
something
good.
else, man. All right, let's start drinking. Let's start drinking. Here we go.
Kisses. I don't want to click too hard. Oh yeah, girl.
Yeah, you got a thin glass there.
The fanciest glass I could find.
Man.
Yep.
All right. So what do you think of your Bourbon County? What would you rate it based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. What do you got? Go.
I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. When you drink this kind of beer, you want to taste a lot of different things, and whatever year comes out, and that's what they're going for, then it achieves that, and it's 15%. But you don't get a lot of like, especially with a lot of these like stouts that are, like overly trying to be like overly complex. There's just a lot of like residual sugars and gross and shit like that. I don't like that. But this is, I don't know. This is good. This is good. This is 2.6. 2.6.
2.6. That's high. Holy shit.
2.6. Because it's not like, I mean, I drink like, you can't drink a lot of these.
Yeah, you can't.
You just can't.
That's a Sunday sipper right there that you got.
That's a Sunday sipper. I do like having these during the summer, though.
That's just stupid.
More stouts in the summer, baby.
No, you've never said that you've liked stouts in the summer. Like, you don't drink stouts during the summer.
Yeah, because it warms up. By the time I'm done with it, it gets to that perfect room temp.
Why do you even refrigerate it if you prefer it warm?
Because in the beginning, you want something cold.
Oh my God.
It's like having a frozen banana, right? I don't want like one now, but I do want one later. So I will take a frozen banana.
You're so stupid. All right.
That's a joke, dude.
That's something. All right. So my my Beetlejuice Jr. right here from Great Notion Brewing in Oregon. This is good. It's a good hazy. It's certainly not the best. It's not as juicy as I was expecting. It's not hoppy at all. It kind of has a little metallic taste that some hazies have. Not terrible, not great. I would drink it again. I would give this a 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 for me.
It's not bad.
When I sipped it, sounded like a little toot. So, yeah. So anyway, that's all I got. I gave it a 2 out of 3. You gave your Bourbon County a 2.6. So that's good. That's fun. Let's get into the vinyl stuff we've been listening to.
You're right.
Stuff we picked up this week. So what do you got this week, Jeff? Go.
I got some cool stuff.
Let's
So I
get into
put
it.
it in my store and then pretended to sell it, but just took it home. I'm sure somebody will have something to say about these ones. A lot of people
The
ask
Cure.
about these ones too. The Cure.
The Cure.
The Cure, Disintegration.
No disintegration.
This is the only one that I really like. Can you imagine, like, he was so disrespectful to Boba Fett right there. Like, get your fucking hand on my fucking
It's
face,
the
dude.
hand.
Like, you know what I
and
mean?
he
Like,
waves it like this, like, no disintegration.
first of all, you're not my dad, fucker. And second of all, like, no, dude, fuck off. I'll do what I fucking want. I'll disintegrate anybody I want to, dickhead. Yeah, this is I think this is a German copy, but it's an original. Yeah, I don't think LC. What's LC? I don't remember what that. I think it's Holland. Holland.
LC.
So it's an original OG Holland. That's just
That's supposed to be a country.
The code. Well, is that what? No, it's France. France.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's France. LC. Whatever the vinyl was, I can't remember now. I can't fucking remember what it is. Tyler, Rebecca.
I mean, that's why I write things down in my notes so I don't forget them, and I don't look like a fool like you. So
whatever. That's what I got. It's cool. Here's another OG.
What is that? What is that right there?
JAMC Automatic.
Okay.
JAMC Automatic. No, Jesus and Mary Chain, Psycho Candy. Remember that's from the Jimmy Worlds.
The Jimmy Worlds.
I think I put Cut Dead as a song that I wanted you to listen to, but I don't know. It's cool. It's like the slowest song on the record, but it's also the most like morbid and aggressive and deadly about death and suicide and self-harm.
Never really got into them. I don't think I've ever heard anything that made me want to go back and listen. Not that it's bad.
Okay.
Just nothing. I was never hooked. Never hooked.
Maybe you should listen to it this week when you're not listening to Kiss.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Hope you did. You listen to Asylum again?
I did. I listened to Asylum again, and I listened to. What was the other thing you wanted me to listen to?
Don't remember. Jim Blossoms.
Yeah, Jim Blossoms. Yeah, that
Good.
was that first record that's not on Spotify, so I had to listen on YouTube. Yeah, it was good. Asylum was fun. I still think Lick It Up is a better record.
You're crazy.
But it was still good. It was fun.
Was it better this time than it was last time?
Yeah, it was better because I wasn't burnt out on Kiss. Because after doing 24 Kiss records in a week and a half, I was burnt out. And I think if I went back to some of these Kiss records, I would enjoy them more. But it was a lot. It was a lot. I think you'd agree with me on that too.
No, I would never go back to any of these Kiss records, and I don't give a fucking shit about ever going back to any of them, and they all suck, and they're all terrible.
And the Gin Blossoms record that you made me listen to, it was good. It was exactly what I expected. Really good, solid pop rock. Really good stuff.
But it's more of like, because like Hey Jealousy is a good fucking song.
It's a great song. Yeah.
It's a cool song. It just sucks when it's so polished, and like that's what you got 2 albums later, and most of those songs that were on Dusted are either on their second record or a lot of them are on the third record, including Hey Jealousy. But like everyone that comes into my store and talks about like seeing the Gin Blossoms before they were famous, we're like, oh yeah, I saw them at this bar called Long Wong's, and they were just playing on like a Thursday night, and they're fucking really good, and all these songs are insanely catchy.
Wait, are they from
like,
Phoenix?
No, they're from like Mesa or Tempe or wherever it is.
Oh, but they're Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they were Arizona.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only reason why I even like gave them a shot. I was like, really? Like, Hey Jolie's a good song. And like, from that album is solid, but like, it's a stupid pop shit. I want to fucking listen to it. Like, no, dude, check out the other ones. They literally just sound like a bar band that just has some really cool songs. Okay. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a fucking bar band that plays things a little bit faster, but can still write killer songs.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would totally agree with that. I really enjoyed the listen. I didn't want to skip any tracks. It was good.
If that record ever comes to the store, that's going to be one that, I know David wants it too. That's one we'd be fighting to take home.
Is it a pricey one?
Oh yeah. It's like, because it's their only one. I think it's the only time it's ever been pressed was the OG pressing. It's like $500.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's silly boy talk.
That's
silly boy
fun. So anyway.
Yeah. What else you got on vinyl?
Here it is. The Estelles.
The Estelles. You finally got that. I feel like you were supposed to get that a while ago, right? But it just came in, or what?
I was supposed to get it a while ago. Then it was on Amazon, and I was like, yeah, I could probably just wait, go to see her or something, or I'm sure it'll come through my store at some point. But then Grace got one, and it was like $20. Yeah, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just get over there. I bought it.
Double LP?
Yeah, double LP. It's a repress. The second LP has 1 song from the original track listing, and then 3 remixes or something like that.
Okay. Oh, on side D.
Yeah, on side D.
Okay.
Nuts. But anyway, obviously the best song on this record is the one with Kanye,
of course.
American Boy. That's beyond a fucking banger. But I chose a song because she does a lot of music for this TV show called Steven Universe. Mm-hmm. And I watch it because Kaylee watches it, and I do like it. It's very in the vein of like Adventure Time, so kind of like that adventurous cartoon that I like. But she does a lot of music for it. She does the theme song for We Bare Bears. I think she does the theme song for Steven Universe. But the song that I chose is one of the songs that she does for the show, and it's so fucking good. I love it.
It was a good song. Yeah, it was good.
They made a little 7-inch for it too, and I want to hopefully get that one day because it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Very, very good.
And the last thing here is,
Yeah, so I know I've heard this before, but I can't. What's the relevance?
Jimmy McGriff. He's just a jazz guy, and much like all the other jazz dudes leading into the 70s, they just started to experiment with funk, right? Herbie Hancock, Miles Davis, all these guys started to experiment with funk, and they did a lot of like jazz funk things. This is 1971, so this is right in that heart of it. This is before Headhunters, but Herbie Hancock had already done jazz funk before this, like in late 60s. But what I think is different about this specific record is that sometimes, especially with Herbie Hancock, because he's so good and like clearly he has like a jazz background, even though Jimmy McGriff has a jazz background. With Jimmy McGriff, it's more just fun. It's not like weird jazz time changes and people trying to like be like Ornette Coleman and pretentious and free jazz it up. It's just fucking groove. It's so groovy and it's electric and it's cool. It's groovy and it's fun.
How many people are in the band?
I think
on the
5.
record? Okay.
5, 6.
So yeah, what is it?
No,
Quintet?
No,
Quintet is 5, and then what's 6?
No, there's like 8. Well, they all don't play on every song though.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah,
but
he plays-
it's
he plays
electric
the
guitar
organ.
too.
Yeah, there's everybody here.
Oh,
Like the whole posse. Everybody comes down. But it's just one of those things where like I don't, when I listen to like jazz funk, sometimes it's just too soul based. Like I don't mind the funk part because the funk's a little bit more like rock and roll than like the soul based stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
And like jazz, like I'm still like honing in what I want from jazz.
Yeah.
And so when I hear something that's too jazz and then they've incorporated funk into it, it's kind of like, it's just too fucking weird, dude. And then like vice versa, if it's too like soul or funk and there's a little tiny bit of jazz, it's like I'm not a big like Isaac Hayes fan or anything, so like I'm not going to just listen to that because that's just not my cup of tea. But this just scratched all the perfect itches, and I was like, fuck yeah, this is good.
I'll give it a listen. So there was another record you wanted me to listen to. What was the other one that we just literally talked about it? I'll put this on my listen to list this week because I'll have time. So Jimmy McGriff, and then what was the other one? Fuck, we just talked about it.
What were we talking about before and after?
I don't remember now, but anyway, I don't
There's
know.
nothing. Then I will have nothing.
Anyway, continue. What else you got? Or that was it, right?
That's it. These are all, except for the Estelle. These are all originals.
There you go. I like it.
No big deal. But yeah, that's about it.
NBD.
I do love Estelle like a lot.
I know you do. I like her too, but I'm still on the fence whether or not I want to buy that record.
Oh, you're crazy.
Because
That's weird.
American Boy is perfect, but I mean the rest of the album is good, but I don't think I would really go back to it that often. So I'm on the fence.
I think I like her. I like her a lot because she has the kind of like same swag that Lil Kim does. She's just not vulgar in any way, but she just has this way about her where she's so confident, she's so cocky, and she doesn't like talk down to like guys or men or whoever her audience is when she's writing the lyrics, but she definitely is like I know what I got. You know what I mean? Like when people sell things, like don't lowball me. I know what I got. Like that's Estelle, but just in a very pleasant way.
Yeah,
I like what she does, like for like Cartoon Network stuffs.
That's cool. I had no idea she did TV like that. I had no idea. I dig it though.
And she does a lot of like the old kind of like 50s, 60s doo-wop, like the she does a lot of that stuff. She has, like the theme song for We Bare Bears is really fucking good.
I don't even know what that is, but mind you, I don't have kids, so
it's a cartoon about 3 bears and they talk and they dick around. And
okay, but it's not like Little Bear. Remember that show when we were kids?
No. Man, the cartoons have come a long way and have gotten a lot.
They've changed
better.
a lot. They've changed a lot.
There are so many dumb cartoons that we watched. Little Bear was stupid.
It was stupid, but
Little was stupid.
Little Bear was meant for like very small kids, like between the ages of like 3 and 6. You know, but then
that
you
was
get like
still in the time period where like you couldn't there like any sort of violence whatsoever was just not allowed.
Yeah,
that's why the Ninja Turtles. It's hard to watch Ninja Turtles because they don't like stab people. They don't do anything. They jump kick and they don't even like punch humans that often. Sometimes they'll punch like foot soldiers, but they don't punch like humans that often because like that was violence. Same with the X-Men in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Like they couldn't like get into aggressive interactions and fights or have like deep backstories because that was still like highly regulated and supposed to be made for kids. But kids like now are watching like cool ass cartoons. Like Adventure Time's made for kids.
I can't get into Adventure Time. I've tried.
You're crazy.
I can't
That's
get
just
into
crazy talk.
I've tried. I know you have the
That's
tattoo.
crazy talk.
You have the tattoo on your arm. I get it.
That's
I
my
know.
favorite cartoon of all time, baby boy.
That's stupid. That's fucking dumb.
All time.
Yeah. I mean, you're dumb. So anyway, that's all you got for the vinyls.
One day that box it'll walk through my doors. I'll take that home. Guess how much that box that goes for?
I would say 300.
Close.
Go.
Almost triple that though. Goes for like $750.
Jesus Christ. How many LPs is it?
Three LPs, a couple 7 inches, a cassette, a color, a book, art of whatever.
That's stupid. That is stupid.
So good.
All right. So I'll get into my stuff. Well, the vinyl, some of the vinyl I have here relates to a show I went to a couple days ago. So we will start with this band, Straight Jacket. Straight is spelled differently than you would think, but Straight Jacket. This is a 7-inch. On side A, it's Bad Start. Side B, it's Be My Drug. This band opened up for Winona Fighter on Sunday night. I went and saw Winona Fighter on Sunday night at Chain Reaction. If you follow me on the socials, then you've seen the videos and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the first opening band for them, and it's three guys. I think they're like maybe 20 or 21 years old. They're young, and yeah, they honestly, vocally, even musically in moments, it sounds like Green Day, like Nimrod era Green Day.
Vocally for sure.
But musically, I mean, I would compare it most to Nimrod Green Day. Maybe Warning, but more Nimrod.
He sings like early Green Day, but they play like later Green Day.
Exactly, yeah.
Which was incredible.
It's really good. They have a full-length record, but they weren't selling it at the show. They were only selling the 7 inches. So I got one for myself. And I bought the last one for you, so you have that on the way. But no, this is a really cool band, Straight Jacket. They're cool. Look at that. If you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, there you go, right there. So yeah, Winona Fighter, saw them on Sunday night at Chain Reaction. Haven't been to Chain Reaction since 2014 when I went there with friend of the pod Mike. We saw Atreyu when Atreyu got back together, or maybe it was 2013 or 14. I don't know.
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years since I've been at Chain Reaction. And you know, people who know us or listen to the podcast know that you and I used to go to Chain like once a week. Like that was like the place to go in Anaheim. And yeah, so it's been a while, but literally the only thing that has changed about the venue is that the Chain Reaction sign above the stage is not a banner anymore. It's an actual lit up sign, because they had a banner for decades. Forever. It was just like an old beat up banner. And then so there's that, and then also they serve beer. Even when I went in 2014,
that's crazy.
When I went in 2014, they didn't serve beer at all, but now they do. But
this
otherwise, it's
like,
the same.
Like Anaheim gave them a liquor license or a beer license.
Yeah.
Like knowing what goes on there, like just the problems that have always been there. Like, why would you give them a fucking beer license?
And dude, like you walk in and it's like there's some fresh paint. Like, because remember, like on the walls and like on the little small pillars, there was stickers all over them.
Yeah.
Well, the stickers are gone. But so there's like a fresh coat of paint, but all the shirts, like, you know, when you go into the main section and there's shirts like just plastered up on the wall.
Yeah.
All the shirts are still there. A lot of the like early ones that we used to see, like, you know, there's the old At the Drive-In one when At the Drive-In played there before Relationship with Command. There's that shirt there. There's the old Bullets and Octane from like 2003.
So sick.
Phantom Planet. Just so many, like Murder Dolls. Like there's so much cool like old T-shirts just up on the wall, just like stapled or nailed into the wall so people don't steal them and shit. So that's all the same. The air conditioner still sucks there, so it was hot as hell, and also the worst sound. The sound system there still sucks. You know, they never upgraded, so it still sounded like garbage, and it just pierces your ears. So there's that, but it was fun.
That's crazy. Like remember they were like begging for money and selling like Save the Chain T-shirts, and then like now they have a liquor license, and like no doubt their insurance fucking probably doubled because of the liquor license.
They have a lot more security too. So
they're spending all this money right on security, like insurance premiums, serving beer, but not the sound quality.
Yes.
I like it though. It's very
so,
punk.
so they had the bouncer at the front who doesn't even like. There's no metal detector. You just like you got a ticket and like yeah. So here's my phone. Scan the phone.
Jesus
Are you
fucking
gonna
Christ.
drink? And I'm like yeah. So he gave me a wristband. But yeah, no pat down, no metal detector, nothing like that. And then there were two security guys at the bar, which is not really a bar. It's just like a fucking cooler with some like tall cans in there.
Also just cans.
Yeah, they're cans. There's no draft. No. And then I even saw, and even at one time I saw them carrying I saw one of the guys carrying in like a, not a pallet, but like a box of Modelo's. You have the tall can Modelo's.
Modelo's, sure.
Modelo's, yeah. Whatever. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, I saw him walk in with that and throw it like in this like
Well, that's
little
interesting.
refrigerator. So they probably don't have a license, but
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah.
So
So there's
I know out here there was a place next to Double Nickels that used to do open mic night, and they couldn't serve liquor or beer because they don't have their license. But if you bought a raffle ticket, or if you donated money to get a raffle ticket, then you can redeem that raffle ticket for a prize, and the prize was just beer and liquor. And like that's how they circumvented it. And I was like, well, what if I don't want to donate money? I'm like, well, I guess you don't have to. I was like, oh, okay. Now you made it all fucking weird. I'll give you like $4, but okay. But I wonder if like they're doing something kind of like that.
possible.
Did you get a beer?
I did. Yeah, I got a beer. I got a Modelo.
And you gave. Why do you say it so weird?
I don't know why I say it like that. I have no
And
idea.
you gave somebody cash, and they immediately gave you beer.
Oh, I didn't. I used my phone. I used my, Apple Pay.
You asked for a receipt?
No, I
Did
did
you tip?
not. I tipped $1. I always tip $1 per drink. $1 per drink.
Here we go again.
And I hate tipping culture. I hate tipping culture.
I was just out yesterday, and I was talking to Sloan, I was talking to the bartender, and we're talking about shows. And like, how come when you go to a show and when you're buying like a T-shirt from the band or like a vinyl from the band, they always want to tip? And like, do you tip them? Of course not, right? Why would you tip them?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm already buying your product. Why do I need to tip you? But why would you do for fucking bartenders? Just crack open a beer and
I
hand
know.
it to you.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. I know.
Like, you make me feel guilty. If you should be tipping anybody, you should be tipping the band.
I agree. Yeah, I know. I'm with you. I'm totally with you on it. It's stupid. I hate tipping culture.
I'm done tipping at fucking concerts. Done. Not doing it.
So yeah, no, it was cool. Winona Fighter, they absolutely killed it. There was another band that opened for them. They were a local band here in Orange County. Forgot the name of them right now. I don't remember what the name was, but they were
Robot?
cool. They were like this like post hardcore emo band, but they had no merch. Well, they had some merch, but no vinyl or anything like that. And then Winona Fighter came on. I mean, Chain only holds like 250 people. That's how small it is. And I would say it was like maybe like 60% full. It definitely wasn't sold out, but I mean, the entire, because you know how like Chain is separated. There's the half wall, and then on one side is the stage where you could stand, and then on the other side is like the entrance and everything. Well, pretty much the area on the side that faces the stage, that was completely full, but the other side was empty. So I mean, there was a good pit. It was a good punk pit. No hardcore dancing.
I saw the videos of the pit. That pit was very much like we all have to work in the morning, so let's take it easy.
It was also kind of like, yeah, it's like
in a sober pit.
Yeah, you can't compare it to like a Bouncing Souls or something like a really fun pit like that. But it was like a good pop punk, good pop punk pit. Yeah. Cute. And I mean, and half the people there, it was kind of cool to see like half the people there were girls, and then the other half were guys. So that was cool because you usually don't see that many girls at a concert. You just don't. Yeah. So that was cool seeing that. But yeah, I mean, I thought they put on a great fucking show, and I think it was their sixth date into the tour, and I thought they killed it. I really, really thought they killed it, and it was fun. So I had a good time.
They're cool. They're a cool band, and I don't know, give us more like girl and punk band fucking sounds, right? Like, that's cool.
Yeah. And then she got like 5 songs into it, and before every song she was saying, yeah, this song's off our new record. And then after like the 5th song, she's like, all these songs are off our fucking new record. Why am I even saying this anymore? And then, but yeah, they literally played their whole new record that came out last week. And then they finish on Hams in a Glass, which we love that song. They left the stage, everybody's yelling encore, and then they came out and they played Sabotage by Beastie Boys, and that's how they really ended the show.
Perfect.
So great fucking ender.
Honestly, a perfect encore, right? Like I like, you've already played your best song. Don't do something stupid.
Yeah.
Give me something that I like. Give me something that I know. Give me something that's digestible. But I want to hear you do it. Perfect way to end it.
Great way to end it. Great way to end it.
Was she a good frontman? She
was great. No, she was fantastic. Whether she was playing the guitar or not, when she was just singing, she was great. She was super interactive with the audience. It was good. It was actually I was very, very happy about the performance. It was better than I was expecting.
How was the scream? Did everybody scream?
Oh yeah, then Hems in the Glass.
Yeah, everybody screamed.
Everybody fucking screamed. Everybody screamed.
Good.
That's the best part of the whole song.
Good.
In that bridge.
That part's wild.
That part's so good. So good.
She has a good scream too.
And then I took a video. The video I sent you of them playing Hams in the Glass, I sent it to Tammy too, and I said, "Here's your favorite song." And then she's like, "She sounds like fucking shit. Her voice sounds terrible." I'm like, "God damn."
Just so aggressive. Oh, it's so good.
Because Tammy didn't go with me. And then kind of sad, but after the show, I got home and I'm just hanging out with Tammy, and then I see a post from Regina Spektor, and she was playing in LA that night at the Regent. Oh. And I said to Tammy, we should have gone to that had we known. And she's like, fuck, god damn it. Because Tammy would have loved to go too. Tickets were like $70, and it would have been totally worth it.
You gotta go.
I know. Had I known Regina was playing that Sunday night, I would have gone to see Regina instead. But she has no more tour dates in California or Arizona. I already checked.
But next year. Next year is the 20th anniversary of Begin to Hope. So we can only hope that she'll have a tour and play that whole record in its entirety, because that'll be a wine and cry night, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so nice.
I'll cry when she sings Samson. You know that. God, that song gets me every time.
Oh, so good.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to some other vinyl stuff I got and listened to this week. So backlog. This is all backlog. So here we go. Blink-182's One More Time Part 2.
One more.
This is there's like 26 songs or something like that. It's essentially a double album now. It's a turquoise variant, and we've talked about this band obviously a lot and this record a lot. But here it is, the full complete set, which you don't have because you've chosen not to.
I've chosen not to indulge.
So there you go. One More Time Part 2. Skip's going to be mad about it.
Are you keeping the One More Time regular?
I am, because that's an OG press. You would keep it too. Shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. All right, so this one's been in my backlog for a very long time. The Offspring, Ixnay on the Ombre. There you go. Great fucking record.
Why have you not listened to that until this week?
It's been in my backlog. I don't know. I haven't. This is the fourth record from 97. This is the 20th anniversary pressing of it from 2017. And I've never really liked this cover. I don't really like that holographic gold thing. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. There you go. Ixnay on the Ombre. All I Want is my favorite.
It's the OG cover.
Song. No. Well, it is, but it's in this like gold foil. It's not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The original cover is like orange and black and stuff like that. But All I Want is my favorite Offspring song, and it's on this record.
Dumb.
Why? It's not dumb.
Because it's not
it's not dumb.
It's not your favorite song. Because it's not even like top fucking. It's not top 10 Offspring. I'll give it top 15 Offspring, but I know it's not your favorite song, because if it was, then you'd be extremely fucking stupid.
I'll tell you what. It's their best song. So
that's stupid.
The next thing here, Rare Futures.
Really stupid.
Got this from you ordered this one from some dude off Discogs. I forgot that guy's name, but you ordered a bunch of shit, and you picked this one up for me. This band, they're an offshoot from Taking Back Sunday to a band called Happy Body Slow Brain, and then they eventually became this band, Rare Futures. I love Happy Body Slow Brain, and I like this record a lot as well. It's called Your Brain on Love. It has little lights. If you notice these little like white specks on here.
Did you need the battery?
I didn't even know where the battery was. I was looking for it and I didn't find it.
Cool.
So yeah, I don't even know how it lights up, but apparently it lights up. There were only 100 of these pressed. It's red translucent from 2016. And yeah, Matt Fozzy, he played in Taking Back Sunday for one of their records, and the New Again record. And this is his band. The last record he put out in a band was this one in 2016. So really dig this one. It's solid. So
yeah,
you hate it, but that's okay.
It's almost kind of like the Deftones, where some of their music there is really fucking cool, but if you like boring ass singers that don't do anything, then you'll like this.
I feel like
his boring, dude.
I feel like his vocals are just like It's Matt Fozzie. It's the guitar player from Take It Back. He
Boring.
sings too. I just think his voice is so soothing and nice. It makes me feel good. So there's that. The last thing I have here, the Bronx 3, their third record from 2008. This is a 2024 pressing, a repress. So because all of their first pressings are fucking expensive. So I got this one limited to 500, pink and white, like swirl kind of variant. Super great record. I love the Bronx. So I have their third, fourth, and fifth record now. Their second record's my favorite. And honestly, I mean, even the represses of their second record are around at least $100, which is crazy money. But love the Bronx.
What's kind of funny is like after listening to, what did we fucking do this week or last week or something? Kiss. What are we doing this week? After doing Valiant Thor, Spotify will just play random shit. And they played a song off of this specific record. Like, this is fucking really good. Like, who is this? It's like, oh, this is the Bronx. And it was so catchy. I was like, God damn. But I can't remember what song it was. But this is now on my radar to pick up.
I mean, you could still buy it on the website. I know. I mean, it's limited to 500, but you could still buy it on the website. That's where I bought it. I bought it last week, and it shipped next day. And it ships out of here in California, Southern California. So I got it super quick. But the Bronx, I mean, they're such a great, underrated band. I mean, they play pretty big shows, but their live show is fucking crazy good. I mean, I've seen them several times. You and I saw them when they opened up for Bouncing Souls. Joey Castillo was playing drums at the time with them. And that show was fucking wild at Observatory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could tell, like, the crowd, like, everybody was, like, saying the same thing. Like, what the fuck? Who is that dude playing the fucking drums?
It's Joey Castillo.
I was like, God damn, that guy's fucking good, and just like matches the aesthetic so perfectly.
Well, it's like when we saw Circle Jerks last year for Descendants, and Joey Castillo was playing with Circle Jerks, and we had no idea, and we're like, damn, this motherfucker's really good. and then I'm like, it kind of looks like Joey Castillo, and I looked it up while we were there, and yeah, sure as shit, like he made the Circle Jerks sound good because otherwise they suck. Well, they
I remember
don't
even
suck,
like
but
during that show because our neighbors went, the older neighbors, Phil and Dave. Even like Phil was like, what the fuck, like. Is that the original drummer? Like, no. And then that's when I think you were like, no, it's Joey Castillo. I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah. But, he doesn't play with the Bronx anymore. But either way, I don't know. The Bronx are great. They have really good hardcore music, hardcore punk music. Go check it out. So that's all I got for the vinyls. That's all I got for really anything. You got anything else?
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. And listen to the main episode, Valiant Thor. We're getting into Valiant Thor this week. And they came from Venus. And we're going to rank all of their records from worst to best as well. So go check it out. And that's it. That's all.
Weather.